Hi, Jane. This is Jeff. My name is Jeff Jorgensen. I'm going to be going over your WISC results, that test that we had you take the other day. I'm just going to be explaining what you did well on and where you struggled and give you a couple recommendations for how we can help improve your mental ability so that you can do better in school, so that school isn't as hard or daunting for you. So the first thing I wanted to go over is that your highest score was in your verbal comprehension. So that means that you're really good at using words and understanding difficult, complex ideas. So you're really great with that. I don't want to spend too much time on that. What I did want to focus on was that you have a couple areas that you struggle with. One of those is in the area of mental control. And what I mean by that is that it seems that you have a hard time concentrating and staying focused for long periods of time. The other thing that I'm seeing that you struggle with is just processing visual information. So this could explain why you may have a hard time reading in school. It could be make it so it's harder, it takes longer for you to get through reading or any visual tasks that you have in school or with your homework. And so something that I think we can work on moving forward, especially with your parents, is that if you have any class reading you have to do, maybe having, as much as possible, having one or both of your parents read out loud the chapters or the sections to you. Then you can ask questions and talk about the concepts as you're going along. That might make it easier for you to just keep up with everything as we build up these other habits. The other thing I think we could focus on is, instead of focusing so much on getting higher grades, we need to focus on completing assignments on time. And so let's focus on the habits that will lead to better grades rather than focusing solely on just getting better grades. And what I want to do with that is not only have your parents read out loud to you to discuss them and verbally have a conversation about it. I think also setting aside time after every as soon as you finish any homework assignment, just take 10 minutes to just review everything so that all of that can really get solidified into your memory a bit more. And the last thing I think that we could focus on is to work on just focusing for certain amounts of time. And so you have one task and you just sit there and you just concentrate on it for 5 to 10 minutes, whatever your parents want to decide for you, whatever is realistic for you. And then we can focus on just that skill of just sitting and focusing on one thing for a certain amount of time. It will make your homework easier and your class life easier so that this won't be as big of an issue moving forward. Hope that makes sense. Thank you so much.